This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's cross manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. GNL Tire, more than just tires.
nice national anthem provided by one of the members of the Liberal High School Choir as we get set for Hayes High Indian basketball. And well, not quite the crowd that we usually are accustomed to when we come down to Liberal, and well, part of that is nobody's back in school quite yet, but the band isn't here tonight. They're not going to be here for the boys game either. The student section very sparse, and there's not very many people here to watch the number 5 team in Class 6A, according to the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association. Maybe that plays in the Indians' favor a little bit tonight. Liberal, coached by Carter Kruger, starts Katie Harina, Audrey Gilmore, Micaiah Mullins, Whitney Hay, and Aubrey Warden. This team was the Western Athletic Conference champions 1 season ago, behind Katie Harina, All-State, and Western Athletic Conference Player of the Year. Hayes High is going to go with J.C. Dale, Callie Leiker, Isabel Robbins, Savannah Schneider, and Maddie Hutchison. I'm Dustin Armbruster. Welcome to the Big House in Liberal. Lady Red written across the front of the jersey above the numbers for the Liberal Redskins, who are in their home whites. Red numbers trimmed in black. Hayes High is going to be in their road maroons for just the second time this year. Gold numbers, gold lettering, Hayes across the front of the jersey above the numbers. Hayes High and Liberal have had some great battles both here and in Liberal. It was a year ago that Hayes High gave Liberal their only Western Athletic Conference loss on the way to the Liberal Redskins winning the conference title. And it's been a great last 2 years for this Liberal team. They were 7-1 in Western Athletic Conference play last year and are 14-2 in the last 2 seasons in the WAC. The 3 years prior to that 14-2 record, they were 8-16 in the Western Athletic Conference. This team has really improved over the last several years. The Indians looking to come off a season where they went 6-2 in the Western Athletic Conference a year ago. Thought they had a shot to possibly run down this team in the standings. Could have come to Liberal and potentially won the conference title outright, but was not meant to be. Hayes High will go left to right, shoot in front of the Liberal bench. The teams are huddling up one final time before our Eagle Marketing Solutions tip-off. Advertise on TV, radio, and online. Learn more at eaglecom.net. I'm going to start about 5 minutes past the top of the hour and advertised tip-off time of 6 o'clock. These two teams taking their sweet time getting out onto the floor this evening. J.C. Dale will go out to the center circle to tip against Micaiah Mullins. Most of the Liberal team, like the Hayes High team, multi-sport athletes. The tip is up. It's going to be controlled by J.C. Dale, and the Hayes High Indians will have first crack at it going left to right. Man-to-man defense out of Liberal. That's a change from a year ago. They played all zone last season. Here's Callie Leiker dribbling to the right side. Lobs it onto the backside into the corner. Saved by Isabel Robin to Hutchison, and she's fouled from behind. Liberal a year ago was in the state tournament and did not play well against man-to-man defense. So they worked on their man-to-man offense and realized, hey, we're pretty good at playing man-to-man defense. Let's try it out. And so far it's worked to giving up only 28 points per ball game to start out the first 6 games. Here's Isabel Robin into the corner to Savannah Schneider, who's made 5 3-pointers this year after making 10 her first 2 seasons. Callie Leiker wants a new offense. Now zone from Liberal after they went man-to-man. Leiker, 2 right-handed dribbles. Passes it on the right side to Schneider. Inside Isabel Robin against Mullins. No look pass out to Leiker. Then to Hutchison. Dribbles to the right elbow to Savannah Schneider. She gets to the free throw line. Passes off to Callie Leiker. Runner on the baseline. Too strong. The rebound comes down to Aubrey Warden. A good patient offensive set for the Indians, but they get a forced baseline jumper out of it with a hand in the face, and now Liberal has the basketball. A minute into the ball game, they turn it over. Liberal only turns the ball over 15 times a game, and Hayes High stepped in front and took it away. Here's Isabel Robin inside J.C. Dale between her hands and loses it, and the Indians turn it over, and then Savannah Schneider fouls underneath the opposite basket. She'll pick up a very unnecessary first foul, and Hayes High will jump into some full court pressure. J.C. Dale will lead the 1-2-2 look on the pressure. Inbound to Katie Harina. Lobs over the top to Gilmore. Dribbles to in front of the Liberal bench. Over the top to Warden. Warden still behind the timeline. Almost gets a 10 count. Lobs it up to Gilmore in the lane. Out to Mullins. Fakes from 15. Runs over Isabel Robin, and that will be a charge by the state record holder in charges, Isabel Robin. It is her second of the year, 31st of her career, and on the first 2 possessions for Liberal, they turn the basketball over. There's only been 1 shot and 3 turnovers in 4 possessions so far. Hayes High basketball in a scoreless game, 90 seconds in. Isabel Robin driving, kicking to Hutchison up top, onto the left wing for Liker, inside J.C. Dale, turns, shoots, and scores over the front of the rim. J.C. Dale scores the first 2 points of the ball game, and the Hayes High Indians immediately pick up into some full court pressure, and an arm bar called against Savannah Schneider, and the Indians' leading scorer has her first 2 fouls of the ball game, and Tasaya Nunnery will check in for her. Maddie Hutchison out as Brooke Denning comes in, and how long will the Indians' leading scorer need to sit Savannah Schneider? The Indians going to need offense from somewhere. She averages 13 points per ball game. Gilmore left corner for the 4-year starter. Hay back to Gilmore, 3-pointer off the rim, no good, and J.C. Dale goes up to get the rebound. That was Liberal's first shot of the game. Outlet up ahead into the corner to Isabel Robin. Almost lost it off her hip. Gets it to Tasaya Nunnery, and now to Callie Liker. Starts the offense on the left wing to Brooke Denning. Up high it goes to Isabel Robin. Right wing for Liker. Wraps a pass inside to Dale. Off the backboard through some contact. No call. Rebound Micaiah Mullins. Indians 1 of 3 from the field. Lead 2-0. 5.5 minutes to go. First quarter. Blasting down the lane, Harina. Kicks into the left sideline for Gilmore. Now to Hay. Pump fakes on a 3. Back to Aubrey Warden. Warden is 2 for 4 on 3s. Passes this one up and almost threw it away. It was tipped by the Indians, but saved by Liberal. Warden from just inside the arc. Pump fakes. Doesn't shoot. Back on the right side to Gilmore. She'll launch a 3 for the lead. No good. Long rebound comes down to Callie Liker in the corner. And here come the Hayes Indians leading 2-0. Liker against Gilmore, goes behind the back dribble, over to Brooke Denning, baseline Isabel Robin, 15-footer, no good off the rim, and the rebound comes down to Warden, and then a timeout taken by Carter Kruger, who is not happy with the way his team is currently playing. Neither team is really able to find a clean shot right now as the Indians lead 2-0. Liberal, 2 turnovers and 0 for 2 on 3s. Hayes High, 1 turnover and 1 for 4 on 3s. Carter Kruger, the head coach for the Liberal Redskins, now in his 4th season, 57-17. Prior to this stop, he was a head coach at Barton Community College for women's basketball. His dad is the head coach at Iowa Central, spent time as the head coach of Ashford University, Adams State as well before that. Hayes High leads 2-0. They will not pick up in full court pressure this time around. Schneider sits with 2 fouls. Tasaya Nunnery, J.C. Dale, who has the game's only points, Isabel Robin, Brooke Denning, and also Callie Liker. Now the Indians shift into a different zone defense, a little 1-1-3 look. The ball gets out to Kim Alarcon, a 5'5 senior off the bench, averaging 3 points per ball game. Here's Harina, who has not shot yet. Travel on Liberal. Passed off to Whitney Hay, who gave a pump fake from 30 feet and then shuffled her feet with no pressure on her. 3rd turnover on Liberal, and Hayes High leads 2-0 on a J.C. Dale basket. And that's it so far. 4.5 minutes to go. First quarter, been pretty good defense. Tasaya Nunnery on the left wing. 1 right-handed dribble, crosses it to the left. Pump fake, drives and scores. What a move by Tasaya Nunnery, who doubles the Indians' output. And Hayes High now leads 4-0. That's maybe the only disappointing part of this is Hayes High has held Liberal scoreless for the first 3:45 so far and leads only 4-0. Ball in the hands of Harina. Gives it up to Whitney Hay. A 3. No good on the rainbow shot. A rebound by Brooke Denning, and she is fouled from behind by Aubrey Warden. Her first foul, team's 2nd. Liberal has shot 3 3-pointers, missed them all, and Maddie Hutchison comes in for Hayes High along with Brooklyn Schaefer, her 7th career game, 6th this year, averaging 2.5 points off the bench. Now Liberal will take Whitney Hay out of the lineup and bring back in Audrey Gilmore. So the starters, now Reagan Watt came in as well, a 5'10 junior. She comes in for the first time. Here's Desai Nunnery, who just scored. Indians lead 4-0. Brooklyn Schaefer up top, guarded by a post player. Gives it left side for Brooke Denning. Denning spinning with the left hand, gets to the basket but can't get it to roll in. Rebound comes down to Ward and Artie, her third rebound. Indians 2 of 6 from the field. Now Harina running, has an angle to the basket, cut off by Schaefer, throws left side for Gilmore. She stopped on the baseline, back out to Harina, swishes a three. And it's 4-3 as Katie Harina splashes her 10th three-pointer of the year on 18 attempts. The first points for Liberal at the 3:25 mark. Indians by 1, 4-3. Here's Brooklyn Schaefer, picked up by Reagan Watt, who is 5'10". Now to Brooke Denning, who misses a wild shot, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Watt. Out ahead to Harina, pulls up from 15, can't get it to go in. Rebound tipped around, and it's brought down by Brooke Denning. Hayes High still leading 4-3, and now head coach Alex Hutchins says, let's slow things down, run the offense the way it's designed to run. Denning to the left side, gives it up to Isabel Robin. Robin looking for a screen. Will pass it up to Desai Nunnery. Nunnery shaded to the right of the elbow to Maddie Hutchison to the left elbow. Now out to Nunnery. Sets her feet for a three that's off the rim. No good. Looked good from where we sat, but it came up short. Reagan Watt with the rebound, and Liberal with a chance to take the lead. Ball right side, Gilmore. Passes up the three to Harina. To the lane. Shoots over Nunnery. Misses the jumper. Got her own rebound back and scores. She has all 5 of the points for Liberal, and the state-ranked Redskins take their first lead at the 2:20 mark of the first quarter. Each team with a pair of field goals. The difference is Liberal has a three-pointer. Now Hayes High almost throws it away. Hutchison saves it, fires a three, in and out, no good. Isabel Robin had the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds by Harina and stays with the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High basketball is brought to you tonight by Midwest Energy, Heartland Building Center, Next Tech, and USAFE Pharmacy. Nunnery checks out. Also exiting the game is going to be Isabel Robin. Savannah Schneider still on the bench with those 2 early fouls, 2 cheap ones. Unnecessary, away from the basket. Inbound, goes off the back of a Liberal player. Hutchison dives on it, but she's laying on the inline. She tried to just throw it off the heel of a player to get it back out of bounds, but it results in the Indians' second turnover. And behind 5 points from Liberal's Katie Harina, the Western Athletic Conference Player of the Year, the Indians down to Liberal 5-4. Gilmore on the left wing, fakes a pass right, goes left to Whitney Hay. Now around the perimeter to Harina, fakes a three, gives it back to Gilmore, corner for Hay. She'll fake the three, go baseline, roll it to Alarcon, back into the hands of Harina, misses a three this time, rebound by Mullins. She can't hit the putback, it goes out of bounds to Liberal. The Indians dodged a point-blank shot there from Liberal, as the Redskins will have the basketball on the baseline. The trigger is Harina, lobs it to Mullins at 13 feet, drives, runs over a player, no call at all, and the basket goes in from Micaiah Mullins. 7-0 run by Liberal, and the Hayes High Indians are now down 7-4 on 2 of 9 shooting. Here's Schaefer out to Leiker. The Indians right now trying to replace the offensive output of Savannah Schneider, who's on the bench with 2 fouls. Here's Schaefer traveling with the basketball. The sophomore got a little ahead of herself. The Indians have turned it over on back-to-back possessions. Their 3rd turnover of the game, down 7-4, and Liberal can make this a 2-possession ball game. 5 points from Harina, 2 points from Mullins. That's their leading scorers. Here's Harina to the free throw line, gets the basketball back, fakes a three. Right side, Alarcon, no good. Hard off the back, off the rim, and the rebound comes down to Maddie Hutchison. Indians can dive back into this lead. They trail by 3. Liberals now 3 of 11 shooting in the first quarter. 49 seconds to go in the opening frame. Ball almost thrown away, and the Indians turn it over for a 3rd straight possession. Alarcon gives it off to Harina, pump fake, and misses a point-blank shot, gets her rebound back and scores. Harina has 7. The Indians down 9-4 on a 9-0 Liberal run over the final 3 minutes of this quarter. As going to the basket is Brooke Denning. She's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Well, Hayes High has also got to box out better. Harina on 2 of her misses has put her own shot right back in. Foul is on Audrey Gilmore, her first. Denning to the free throw line. She's 5 of 5 this season and hits the front lip and rolls it over the top for her first point of the game. Hayes as a team this year is shooting 60% from the free throw line. Liberal, 76%. Harina, 79%. Mullins on 39 attempts has made 32. Micaiah Mullins, the post player, shooting 82%. First miss of the season for Denning. And Alarcon comes down with the basketball. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. 9-0 run has Liberal a 9-5 lead after that free throw by the Hayes High Indians. Brooke Denning. Liberal trying to hold for a final shot. Clock down to 10. Gilmore on the right wing, guarded by Schaefer. Ball poked away and taken by the Hayes High Indians. Indians lead a 2-on-2 break. Liker up ahead to Hutchison as she goes up through contact, misses, and the rebound comes down to Liberal as the quarter comes to an end. So despite just 2 of 10 shooting, Hayes High led 4-0. Now trail 9-5 after 8 minutes of play in Liberal at the Big House. This is Hayes High Indian basketball on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and The Venue.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services, including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
Little rust to knock off after the Christmas break. It is 9-5 Liberal with the lead after the first quarter. Hayes 2 of 10 from the field. Liberal is 4 of 13. Katie Harina, who scored 7 of her team's 9 points, starts the second quarter on the bench as Liberal starts the quarter with the basketball, and they turn it over. Taken away by Maddie Hutchison. Lobs it out ahead to Tasiah Nunnery. Goes up and scores right at the rim on the steal and layup. Tasiah Nunnery has 4 points. It's 9-7. Hayes High down by 2. Hayes High can throw on a little bit more pressure with Katie Harina out of the game, and they do again, and they force another steal. This one taken away by Callie Liker. Liker bringing it up the right side to Hutchison, and Liberal got back very well on defense that time, so Hayes High will settle into the offense against the now man-to-man from Liberal. They've shown both man and zone, and Hayes High whistles the ball out of bounds. Boy, that was a tough pass. Isabel Robin pats herself and says, my fault. Hayes High's 5th turnover, and Carter Kruger says, I've seen enough, sending his All-State stud Katie Harina back into the ball game. And now Savannah Schneider checks back in with 2 fouls, and you kind of feel for Alex Hutchins right here. You don't want to have to play your leading scorer with 2 fouls, but you're in this game at 9-7. The team has struggled to hit shots, so you put her back in, tell her not to pick up a third. Ball left side for Whitney Hay, a 4-year starter to Harina. Off a screen, throws back into the corner to Hay for 3. Off the rim, no good, and Savannah Schneider goes up and gets the rebound. Indians another chance to tie or take the lead. Schneider coast to coast, got pushed in the back, no foul call, and Harina got away with it. She also gets the rebound, comes back the other way, kicks out for a Mullins 3. That's good. Well, that's a big turnaround. Schneider picked up 2 cheap fouls in the first quarter. She got shoved in the back on the layup, no foul call, and on the other end a 3-pointer for Liberal, and they match their big lead of the game at 5. Here's Nunnery, right side Isabel Robin, corner for Callie Liker. Liker looking for Brooklyn Schaefer, who gets pushed out of the way. Schaefer to the lane, gets hit on the arm. Rebound comes down to Katie Harina, and now Liberal can build their big lead of the game as Harina harassed in the back court by Liker. Gives the ball up to Warden, left corner Hay. Fakes the 3, dribbles off her knee, collects it back to Warden, and then threw the ball away. Indians take away the ball as Liberal's 7th turnover. Up to Isabel Robin, almost ran it out of bounds, and they say a timeout On the whistle by head coach of Hayes High, Alex Hutchins. Indian basketball brought to you by Gibbs Auto Supply, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, and Steel Fabrications. This has been an interestingly called ball game from the officiating standpoint, and it's been fairly consistent, but what's interesting about it is that Savannah Schneider picked up 2 very early fouls 80 feet from the basket, and there was certainly some contact, but Hayes High in their last 2 possessions has dribbled down into the lane with contact and nothing called, and then Liberal has twice gone to the basket, drawn contact with nothing called. So you can apparently get into the lane and get a lot of contact with nothing called, but if you touch anybody outside that 3-point line, it is almost an automatic foul tonight. So Indians are going to have to adjust to the way that things are being called tonight. 12-7 Liberal with the lead. Indians will fire a 3. Brooke Denning knocks it in from about 3 feet beyond the arc on the out-of-bounds play. Brooke Denning has 4 points, her first 3 of the night. It is 12-10. Gilmore tries to answer back and swishes a 3. Boy, the Indians lost Gilmore on defense. Back-to-back 3s from Liberal, and the Indians back down by 5 once again. Isabel Robin tries to answer with the 3 and misses. Mullins comes down with the rebound. And Liberal can build on this now big lead of 5. Here's Hay. She thought about a long 3 to Mullins at the right elbow. Double team, dribbles through it, lays it up and scores. That was way too easy. Micaiah Mullins with 7. Liberal has hit their last 3 shots and now lead by 7, their biggest lead of the ball game, 17-10. Here's Tesai Nunnery against Liberal, who now switches off to a zone to J.C. Dale at the free throw line, to Savannah Schneider, works the perimeter to Brooke Denning. Denning spins, got whacked on the arm, and a foul call from all the way across the gym is the correct call, but it took the official 30 feet away to call it. Foul on Audrey Gilmore, her second. That 3-pointer that Audrey Gilmore made, her second in 16 attempts this year. She was 1 for 14 entering the game. Isabel Robin to inbound, lobs it to Tesai Nunnery. She looks to the right, skips a pass left to Brooke Denning. They leave her open for a 3, and she knocks in another one. Denning nothing but net. That's 7 for Denning, and now a whistle out of the made 3-pointer.
Foul again, the Redskins, Hayes, number 21.
Oh, and they called Savannah Schneider for a post-shot foul, and now the officials stop play after it was inbounded. So now some confusion on what all's going on. 17-13, the officials conferring, and Hayes says, wait a minute, that's on our player? And it looks like that Savannah Schneider has picked up her 3rd and will remain in the game with 4:45 to go in the quarter. 17-13. Savannah Schneider simply can't play defense right now as Micaiah Mullins gets in deep and scores. Mullins with 9. Liberals made 4 consecutive shots. Here's Isabel Robin looking back out to Brooke Denning. She's open for another 3. That one got blocked. Rebound out to Isabel Robin, to Tesai Nunnery. She passes up the chance for a 3-pointer, and the Indians will reset the offense. Liberals made 4 straight shots. Dumped down inside, knocked off the hands of a Liberal player, then out of bounds off of J.C. Dale. Boy, Hayes High is just a little slow on going after the loose basketball. The 50-50 ball tonight has gone to Liberal, who leads 19-13. Indians have stayed within striking range at 19-13, down by 6, but Hayes High is going to have to turn it up a notch here against the 5th-ranked team in 6A, the Liberal Redskins. Here's a pass to Reese Hay, a 5'8 sophomore on the left wing, out to Mullins. She knocks in another 3. Micaiah Mullins was 0 for 3 on 3s this year. She's 2 for 2 tonight. 22-13, Liberal now by 9. Their big lead, and a foul in the paint against Liberal. So far tonight, Liberal has made 4 3-pointers. 2 from a player that was 0 for 3, and 1 from a player that was 1 for 14. Head coach Alex Hutchins said you kind of got to let other people beat you. You can't let the Stars beat you. Well, the Stars have combined for 19 of 22 points. The others, well, they've knocked in threes when they normally don't. Here's Callie Leiker with the basketball, dribbling away from the pressure, gives it to J.C. Dale, out to Tesai Nunnery, no look past Callie Leiker. Right side to Maddie Hutchison, driving against some good defense. Passes back out to Callie Leiker, gives the ball up to Tesai Nunnery. 3:20 to go before the half. Indians down by 9, their largest deficit of the game. They held Liberal without any points for 4.5 minutes to start the game, but led only 4-0. Here's a drive by Hutchison. Boy, got whacked hard on the arm. No foul call. Turnover, Hayes High, number 7. Well, you can get a foul call 40 feet from the basket, no problem. You go in the paint tonight, you better hold it down. And now after a missed travel, J.C. Dale picks up a loose rebound. Dale's second rebound. Timeout, Alex Hutchins. And boy, he is trying to work his team into a little bit of a tougher lather here in the first quarter, or second quarter, down 22-13, and they led 4-0 over the first 4.5 minutes of this ball game, but after holding Liberal to 0 for 3 and 4 turnovers, couldn't build their lead out any higher than 4-0. Liberal took the lead on a 9-0 run. Hayes got it back within 2 at 12-10, but Liberal is now on a 7-3 run. And again, on a 10-3 run. And again, Micaiah Mullins, the post player, who has not made a three-pointer on 3 attempts this year, is 2 for 2 tonight. She has 10 points in the quarter. And then Audrey Gilmore, who was 1 for 14, is 1 of 2 tonight. And that's the difference in the game so far. Indian basketball brought to you by Eagle Communications, Discount Siding, and Big Creek Veterinary. Liberal is also warmed up from the field. They're now 9 of 20. And in this quarter, 5 of 7. They made 5 straight shots at one point. And Liberal's a good team. Don't get anything twisted. They are 3rd in 5A last year, predominantly led by sophomores. This team now mainly juniors. Minus 4-year starter Whitney Hay, who's a senior. She's the only senior on the team. Callie Leiker with the basketball, left side to Maddie Hutchison. Out of Callie Leiker once again. Her pass tipped into the backcourt by Katie Harina, who's also an excellent track and cross-country runner as well. She's got a younger sister on the freshman squad, they say, and JV squad that says maybe better than what Katie is in a couple of years. That's hard to believe. Katie averages 19 points a game. Now Isabel Robin into the corner to Maddie Hutchison. 2:15 to go in the quarter. J.C. Dale faces the basket, puts it on the floor, gets bodied up, no foul call. Again, if you go inside of 10 feet, you have got to come down really tough because you are not going to get a foul call inside. Harina kicks out right side. Open 3, Reese Hay, no good. Rebound one-handed by Maddie Hutchison. It almost went over the top of her head. Indians down 9, inside 2 minutes to play before halftime. You can make this a 2-possession ball game at halftime. You feel like you're still part of it, and Savannah Schneider hasn't played much because of fouls. Now the Indians with a lazy pass taken away by Alarcon, shot on the other end, and Isabel Robin, who reached over the top, got a foul call. She didn't make contact, but again, if there's nobody around, you can get a foul call. If it's in the paint, good luck. Liberal will shoot their first free throws of the game. That's also a pass Hayes High can't make. That led for an easy breakout by Kim Alarcon, who makes the free throw. 3 of 4 on the year. She averages 3 points a game. She's an all-WAC soccer player. Liberals leads at 10. And Hayes High's had opportunities that have been outscored now 14-8 in this quarter. Savannah Schneider back in with 3 fouls.
Number 33, Brooke Denning.
Minute 40 to go in the quarter. Brooke Denning back in, joining Maddie Hutchison, Callie Leiker, and Brooklyn Schaefer. Second free throw up and good by Alarcon, her first 2 points of the game. 24-13. Indians down 11 on a 12-3 Liberal run after Hayes High was within 2 at 12-10. They were also within 2 at 9-7. Had the ball twice but didn't score. Brooke Denning has a team-high 7 running the point for the Indians. Dribbling over to the left side, trying to get some clearance. Now dribbles and passes back to Callie Liker, who gets a little push, gets shoved again by Harina, and there's the foul. Carter Kruger with hands at his side. Can't believe it. It's Liberal's 7th foul, but goodness, that was 35 feet away from the basket, and Harina's put her hip right into Callie Liker, who was in the gym yesterday working extra on her free throws, gets a chance to prove it and misses the free throw. Rebound comes down into the hands of Whitney Hay. So the Indians miss another chance to score. Just over a minute remaining before halftime. Here's Harina with the basketball. Holds up one finger on the left hand. That index finger points out the offense. Comes off a screen. A pick and roll is stolen away by Callie Liker. Indians pick up their the eighth turnover. Here's Savannah Schneider out to Maddie Hutchison. Fakes the 3. Drives in the lane. Got it poked away. Scrum on the floor for the ball, and it stays with Hayes High. Liberal turns it over 15 times a game. They have 8 tonight, so they're right about their average with 46 seconds to go in the half. Hallie Payton, a 5'8 sophomore, checks in for just her 2nd game this season. And now Audrey Gilmore back in. So Harina checks out with that 1 foul. Coach Carter Kruger says, well, not going to get his star any more fouls unless they can get back on offense. Indians have Savannah Schneider in with her 3 fouls. Inside is Schneider. Back out to Hutchison. Hutchison 1 dribble out to Brooke Denning. Has a pair of 3s and 7 points. Comes off a Schneider screen. Left side Brooklyn Schaefer. 35 seconds to go in the half. Indians down 11. Try to trim this down to single figures. A deep 3 by Denning from about 6 feet beyond the arc. Just missed. The rebound comes down to Hallie Payton. Liberal basketball. Here's Audrey Gilmore with 20 seconds, and Liberal can add on to their game-high 11-point lead. Indians have had chances to score. Can't do it. Callie Liker with a reach and a foul. Not an awful foul. Indians have fouls to give, but what it does on Callie Liker's first foul is it sends Katie Harina back into the ball game on offense for these final 15 seconds, and Hallie Payton will take a seat. Tasaya Nunnery comes in for Savannah Schneider so she can avoid her 4th first half foul. 13 seconds to go in the half. Here's Hay dribbling into the lane, got by her defender and traveled. Took about 4 steps. And the 9th turnover on Liberal, and Hayes will have the ball for the final 8.2 seconds of half number 1. Indians down 11. Need to push into this lead before halftime. And Denning called for a carry. 9 Hayes High turnovers. Careless turnover on the Indians. So Liberal with the basketball. Harina with 4 seconds. Dribbles right side. Steps back, fires a 3. Off the rim, no good. Hutchison with the rebound. And that will do the first half. Behind a run of 12-3 for Liberal, they take a 2-point game to a 11-point game at halftime. It's 24-13 Liberal at the break. This is Hayes High Indian basketball and the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and The Venue.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction.
Hayes High trailing one of the best teams in the state of Kansas, the Liberal Redskins, number 5 in 6A, but allowing just 28 points per ball game, allow them to right now break the tiebreaker in 6A to be ranked number 1 from the Kansas State High School Activities Association rankings. And boy, Liberals defense is the real deal. They are long at several spots. They have several starters at 5'8", 5'9", 6 foot, and they really extend out that man-to-man and zone defense. Hayes High shot just 5 of 19 in the first half. Liberal 9 of 22. So right now the style of the game, and even really the score for that matter, playing in the favor of what Liberal likes to do under fourth-year head coach Carter Kruger. Hayes High will come out, try to solve the riddle that nobody has broken this year of the Liberal Redskins, and that is, how do you beat them? They are 6-0 on the year. Hayes High trying to remain above 500. 3-2 entering the 2019 portion of their schedule. Savannah Schneider back out onto the floor with her 3 fouls to start the second half. J.C. Dale, Callie Leiker, Maddie Hutchison, Isabel Robin. That's the starting 5 for the second half, matching the starting 5 of half number 1. Liberal goes with their starting 5. Katie Harina, Audrey Gilmore, Micaiah Mullins, Whitney Hay, and Aubrey Warden. We're underway in half number 2. Liberal with the basketball, an 11-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Gilmore, left wing 3, no good, and the rebound comes down to Savannah Schneider. So the Indians hold on the first possession, and now Maddie Hutchison to Savannah Schneider. The Indians can make this a single possession ball game here to open up half number 2. Isabel Robin out to the hands of Maddie Hutchison. Man-to-man defense as Savannah Schneider drives, stops, cross-court pass to Isabel Robin, who saves it in front of Coach Alex Hutchinson. Well, this man-to-man defense is tough to get any penetration on. Liberal really good at it after playing zone all last year. Here's Dale on the block, shoots, and it crawls off the rim, no good. And then a foul against J.C. Dale trying to tip the basketball away. Boy, the Indians right at the basket can't score. Now we'll pick up in some full court pressure. Hayes is just 5 of 20 from the field. Indians were successful in forcing some turnovers in half number 1. They turn over again. Hayes picks up the basketball. Here's Maddie Hutchison. Can't get it down the floor to her open teammate. Now to Savannah Schneider, who travels and turns it right back over. 10 turnovers on each team. Well, Hayes High, 2 opportunities to open up the second half, down 24-13. Indians have not scored since a Brooke Denning 3 with about 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Harina against the Indians. Callie Liker gives it up to Warden. Skip pass to Hay. Open 3. Yes. Whitney Hayes, first 3, 7th of the year, and the Indians down 27-13, down by 14. Hayes High has got to make some headway and start doing so quickly, or they are not going to be a part of this in the fourth quarter. Here's Savannah Schneider, crossover, throws right side Isabel Robin. Robin looking over the defense, gives it to a cutting Callie Liker, gets to the rim, shoots and misses, gets her own rebound, has to dribble out away from the basket to Maddie Hutchison, back to Callie Liker. Liker again drives, shoots, fouled, and will shoot 2. Couldn't get it to drop in, but because she kept her own rebound alive, an opportunity to go to the free throw line for 2. Micaiah Mullins' second foul. And Liker to the line, where she's 0 for 1 tonight. And 2 for 6 on the season, and that one barely draws iron. Hayes High now 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Tessia Nunnery and Brooke Denning in. J.C. Dale and Maddie Hutchison take a seat. Indians haven't scored in almost 7 minutes of game time. Free throw good by Liker. Her first point of the night, averaging 2.5 her senior campaign. Indians trail 27-14. Need more stops, need more baskets, and now Isabel Robin steals a cross-court pass against the full-court pressure. Baseline Schneider, trapped underneath the hoop, threw it away. Twice the Indian. Now Isabel Robin steals it right back, goes up through contact, can't get the foul call, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Audrey Gilmore. Now a tipped pass taken by Callie Liker. 13th Liberal turnover. Can Hayes take advantage? Here's Savannah Schneider faking on a 3, getting to the elbow, kicking out to Tessia Nunnery. Boy, the Indians missed a wide open Isabel Robin. Now Nunnery driving, she's fouled, but on the floor and will not shoot free throws. And the foul is called against Audrey Gilmore, her third. But again, it's just inconsistent on what contact is and is not called a foul. You get within 4 feet, it's just not a foul. Off the back of Mullins, the reverse layup by Brooke Denning. She threw it off the back of Micaiah Mullins, picked it up, and a reverse layup by Denning gives her 9 of the team's 16 points. Timeout Liberal to talk things over. The Indians have made it a 9-point ball game. Mullins was standing about 4 feet from the baseline where Brooke Denning was inbounding, and she just threw it off of Mullins' back. Denning grabbed it, hit a reverse layup. She has 9 of the Indians' 16 points. Indian basketball brought to you by Lewis Automotive Group, Insurance Planning, and High Plains Farm Credit. And you know the message from Carter Kruger right now is stop throwing the basketball away. They average 15 turnovers a year. They have 13 already, 4 in this quarter. So the Hayes High pressure is working, but they haven't been able to take much of an advantage of it tonight. Indians were down by 11 at halftime, down by 9 right now. And Hayes High will have Savannah Schneider, Callie Liker, Isabel Robin, Tessia Nunnery, Brooke Denning on the floor. Points at a premium tonight. Here's Harina against Liker, crossover, and Liker tipped it off of her leg, and then a steal, and then a foul on Hayes High. Boy, Callie Liker is going to be called for the foul. Her second. Boy, and that's again, it's interesting on when the fouls are and aren't. That's a lot of the same contact in near the hoop. It's just not called near the hoop. Lob into Alarcon. Jab step, gives the ball to Whitney Hay, looks to the corner for Warden. Instead, will call out the offense. Now dribble against Savannah Schneider. Throw in the corner to Aubrey Warden. Warden to a cutting Harina on the baseline. Almost stepped out of bounds, is double teamed. Gets it back out to Warden. Warden drives to the elbow, gets her shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Tessia Nunnery says she tied up the girl. The official says no, and Nunnery picks up her first. And to the free throw line for 2 is Aubrey Warden. 88% this year. 14 of 16 free throw good. Liberal as a team is 3 for 3 tonight. They are 76% this year.
And for Hayes, number 5, J.C. Dale.
And the Indians, after cutting the lead back to 11, are back down by 12. They've been down by as many as 14. Warden's first point of the night. 5:02 to go, third quarter. Indians have forced turnovers but haven't taken advantage of it. Now down by 13 as Warden hits the second free throw. Indians have forced 4 liberal turnovers, but on 2 of those occasions the Indians turned it right back over. Here's a backdoor cut to Schneider, and the Indians can't complete the pass, and it's 12 Hayes turnovers. Indians average 18 turnovers a game. Hayes High's had opportunities. They are right there, but they have not taken advantage of the situations they've been put in. Here's Mullins, still in the lane, shuffles her feet, misses a bank shot, rebound Harina. She's throwing out to the corner to Alarcon. Alarcon drives, a hard bounce pass out to Warden, three-pointer. Yep, Warden just hit 2 free throws, so she was in rhythm, and it's 32-16. Indians down by 16 points as Hayes can't take advantage of the missed shot, and now Alarcon, a hand check foul away from the basket. And again, that's the consistency I'm talking about. That's a foul away from the basket, 35 feet. It's not a foul next to the rim. 32-16. Hayes High down by 16, their largest deficit of the game. And they have got to get the offense going. Here's Brooke Denning. She has 9 of the team's 16 points. To Schneider on the baseline, who's scoreless. To a cutting Maddie Hutchison, who gets fouled and will shoot 2. And that's 3 on Aubrey Warden. Now the Indians need to make free throws. They're just 2 of 6. The end of the line is Maddie Hutchison in search of her first point tonight. Free throw up, free throw no good. Hayes High 60% on the year, but that is taking a downward trend tonight. Just 2 of 6. Reagan Watt checked in on the Warden third foul. Hutchison knocks in her second free throw. She's 8 of 12 this year. 32-17. The Indians steal the ball, and then a foul on Harina. Third on Katie Harina. 14th liberal turnover, and the Indians again with the basketball. Lob into J.C. Dale, takes one dribble, kicks out Schneider, pump fake on a 3. Gets it out to Brooke Denning. Denning off a screen, goes left side, kicks it out to Nunnery. Nunnery to the elbow, gets around Harina, left the shot way short, and then grabbed and put in by J.C. Dale. J.C. Dale with 4 points, 32-19. The Indians into the full court pressure. And a foul from behind against Tasiah Nunnery, her second. And a whistle, what do we have? Oh, substitution. Isabel Robin, Callie Leiker in for Tasiah Nunnery and Savannah Schneider. So both Savannah Schneider and Katie Harina come out, each with 3 fouls. Each team's leading scorer. Harina scored 7 in the first quarter, has not scored since. It's been everybody else, and she averages 19 a game. This is Audrey Gilmore now at the point. To Mullins at the free throw line. Pump fake, runs over a player, and a whistle and a foul on a reach against Isabel Robin.
Will be on the Lady Indians, number 14, Isabel Robin at the line.
Excuse me. That is
number 11, Micaiah Mullins.
And they're giving Mullins free throws. And she makes the shot. Okay. Mullins is a 82% free throw shooter. Not sure she was shooting the basketball there, and the free throw no good. J.C. Dale with her 4th rebound. Brooke Denning wants to push the pace. Gives it up to Callie Leiker. Leiker looking left block. Throws it right side for Maddie Hutchison. Inside J.C. Dale gets deep position. Now into the corner to Brooke Denning, who fakes a pass, goes reverse layup and lays it in again. Brooke Denning with 11. The Indians make it 33-21 on the Brooke Denning reverse layup. She's into double figures. Here's Mullins against the full court pressure, runs over a defender. They're going to count the basket and say a blocking foul on Brooke Denning. Brooke tried to flop, but it was too late. Mullins with 15 and an and one opportunity. Brooke Denning's first, team's 6th. Indians down by 14. Mullins, who just went 1 of 2 from the line, makes this one, and she has a game-high 16. Her career high is 20. And Indians have had lots of opportunities creating turnovers, but has not taken advantage. Liberal has only shot 5 times in the quarter. They're 3 of 5, though, and they are 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Indians down by 15, 36-21. That second quarter where Liberal went on a 12-3 run is a killer. Here's Denning to Isabel Robin. 2.5 to go third quarter. Indians looking inside to J.C. Dale. Liker drives off the backboard. Good. Callie Liker's first field goal. She's got 3. 36-23. Can the Indians again force a turnover? Ball tip taken by Isabel Robin up to J.C. Dale. Left-handed layup goes in. J.C. Dale with the layup. Timeout Liberal, and the Indians get back within 11 again at the score of 36-25. Isabel Robin just kind of one-handed both the steal and pass at the same time over the top. J.C. Dale got the easy lay-in, and Liberals head coach Carter Kruger takes a timeout. He will bring Katie Harina back into the lineup with 3 fouls. Liberal just simply cannot get the ball across half courts without Harina in the game, as Liberals turned it over now 15 times in the game, which is their season average, and there's still the fourth quarter to go. Hayes has made their last 4 field goals. All of their field goal attempts in the second half have been inside the arc. And overall now 5 of 9 in the second half. Indian basketball brought to you by High Plains Roofing, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, and State Glass Company. Hayes High was 5 of 19 from the field in the first half. They are 5 of 9 in half number 2. Liberal basketball out of the timeout. Indians with Maddie Hutchison, Isabel Robin, J.C. Dale, Callie Liker, and Brooke Denning. Callie Liker will go up and put on a little token pressure on Katie Harina, so she just can't dribble into the offense. Harina crosses over to the left hand, dumps it corner for Alarcon. 3-pointer, no good, but the rebound comes down to Callie Liker. Shortest player on the floor, rips it down. Now the Indians with the basketball and a chance to make this a single-digit ball game. Denning inside to Robin, who is wide open, gets pushed in the back, misses the shot, and will shoot 2 free throws. Didn't know if they were going to call it. Foul on Mullins, her 3rd. 6 fouls on each team, and to the free throw line, Isabel Robin. 1 for 4 this year. Robin averaging 5 points, 4 rebounds. The free throw good. 36-26. The Indians have made it a 10-point game after trailing by as many as 16 in this game. Hayes on a little 10-4 run here. Free throw up, and it rattles in. Robin with her first 2 points of the ball game. And Savannah Schneider in for Isabel Robin. The Indians will set up their full court pressure, and Liberal will counter by bringing Gilmore out and sending Whitney Hay back in. It's an 11-4 Hayes High run. Can they continue on it? Baseball pass in. The Indians will intercept it as Hutchison comes down with it, then lost the basketball. To the lane, Alarcon, and a blocking foul against Hayes High. Denning wasn't in position. Boy, and that's all because Maddie Hutchison just could not cleanly bring in the steal. And to the free throw line for 2 is Alarcon. Maddie Hutchison in, wanting to know why that's a charge, why it's a block, and well, Denning, if you watch the film, just leaned over. It was the correct call by the official, but the Indians you have to take advantage of the steal. It was just a lame duck pass that only went about 60 feet. Free throw good by Alarcon. She's 3 for 3. Minute 49 to go, third quarter. Indians back down by 10 again and make it 11. Liberal is 8 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Alarcon is 4 of 4. Already over season average of 3 points a game, all on free throws. She checks out. That foul on Denning was her second. So the Indians back down by 11 to state-ranked Liberal and undefeated. Schneider fakes a pass, goes to the dribble, and Micaiah Mullins picks up her 4th foul, and Savannah Schneider to the line for a 1-and-1. We're going to shoot a lot of free throws here in this game as Savannah Schneider looks for her first point of the game. Excuse me, that is 3 on Mullins. They had 3 on the board earlier, but must have had that incorrect. Schneider's free throw, perfect. 50% on the year, knocks in the free throw. Mullins will come out, Alarcon back in. Bonus free throw for Schneider. Her first point at the minute 40 mark of the third quarter. Free throw by the senior, good. In her 69th game and 49th career start. 38-29, Indians with some full court pressure again, down by 9. Hay back to Alarcon across the timeline, just beat the 10 count. Onto the right side it goes for Reese Hay. The sophomore checks back in. Up top to sister Whitney Hay. Dribbles to the left. Trying to get it to Harina, but she's bottled up by the Indian now man-to-man defense. Up top is Reese Hay. Right side onto the baseline for Watts. Around the perimeter left side, Whitney Hay swishes a 3. Boy, that's a big shot. Her second make of the night. And it's 41-29. Indians back down by 12 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Three-pointer by Hutchison, short off the front of the rim, and the rebound down to Reagan Watt. That was a guarded 3, a tough one, and now Harina in transition. Goes to the corner for Reese Hay, back out to Alarcon. Right side to Whitney Hay. She stepped into it like she wanted to shoot, instead to her sister Reese across the court. Misses the 3 short. Rebound comes down to Maddie Hutchison, her 4th board. Maddie up the right sideline, gives it up to Savannah Schneider against Alarcon. Skips it out to Brooke Denning. Fakes a 3, drives. Her floater, no good, and the rebound comes down to Reese Hay. Boy, the Indians with 2 good looks can't take advantage, and now Hay to the other end. Stops, gives it out to Watt. Nope, fakes the pass, gives it out to Harina with 15 seconds to go in the quarter, and the Indians down 12. Liker comes out to guard Harina. Forces her back to midcourt. Drives, and a foul on Liker. Liker's third. Into the free throw line for a 1-and-1 will go Katie Harina. 79% this year, 15 of 19.
Number 1, Katie Harina.
Harina, one of the state's best. To the free throw line with 8 seconds to go in the quarter, and now whistles. Oh, one of the officials said it was 2 free throws. It's 1-and-1. So they reset. Free throw by Harina, good. Her first point since the first quarter, she's got 8. 42-29. The Indians had cut it down to 9 twice. Now Liberal with 4 straight and make it 5 straight points. Kinsey Kapp, a 5'8 junior, comes in for the first time for Harina with those 3 fouls. Liberal is 10 of 11 from the free throw line. 43-29, 5 seconds on the clock. Liker to Schneider with 3 seconds. Schneider to the paint, lays it up at the buzzer, it'll go in. Schneider's first field goal, she has 4, and at the end of 3 quarters, 43-31, Liberal with a 12-point lead. 8 minutes to play on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and The Venue.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
There are times you can look at a stat sheet and it does not bear out why a team is winning or losing, but Liberal tonight is winning by 12 entering the fourth quarter. They are 7 of 18 on three-pointers. They shoot 32%, a respectable mark on the season, but 7 of 18. Hayes High will start the fourth quarter down by 12 with the basketball. They were within 9 twice in the third quarter. Here's Brooke Denning kicking out to Tasiah Nunnery. A high arcing three, no good. And the rebound comes down in the hands of Audrey Gilmore. Indians are just 2 of 8 on three-pointers. Now Whitney Hay, open three, overshot it, and it almost backspun into the hoop, but Brooke Denning comes down with the rebound. Brooke up ahead to Nunnery, passes up on this three, then got the ball stolen away. The dribble is too far away from her body. Indians' 13th turnover. Now Harina top of the key, three-pointer, splash. That is the story of the game tonight for the Indians. Have not been able to take advantage of the opportunities presented them. They started the quarter with the basketball, did not get a shot to go in, then got a stop, but then turned it over and never got a shot away. Here's Denning. Boy, she got whacked across the face, and it's a travel on Brooke Denning. Denning is driving. She gets held across the face, and instead it's turnover 14 on Hayes High. Again, it's been an interesting game. It's been a consistent called game, but it's been interesting. Here is Liberal across the timeline. Driving is Warden. Over the top to Harina. Another open three. She misses this one short, but tracks down her own rebound. A foul, though, on Harina running against Schneider. And so Harina picks up her fourth. But can Hayes High take advantage? Down by 15, 46-31. Their biggest deficit was 16 points at 32-16 in the third quarter, and a 1-and-1 for Savannah Schneider. She's 2 for 2 tonight. Did not score her first point till there was 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Schneider's free throw, good. She's got 5. Alarcon in for Harina. The Indians have had success pressing with Harina out of the game. Schneider has the Indians' last 6 points. Tries to make it 7. On the free throw, that is good. 4 of those 6 from the free throw line. Now the Indians with the full court pressure. Here's Hay up the far sideline, still behind the timeline, steps through, just rolls a pass up to Mullins. Now Mullins with a little push off of Schneider. Double teamed as she picks up the basketball. Gives it out to Whitney Hay. 6.5 to go, and a reaching foul on Tasiah Nunnery. Her third, joining Leiker with 3 and Schneider with 3. And a 1-and-1 for Micaiah Mullins, who's 2 for 3 tonight, an 82% free throw shooter. 32 of 39 entering the night. Excuse me, that is not Mullins. It is Whitney Hay, who's 1 for 4 this year, but of course she'll make it. She has 7. They've had players that haven't made threes all year knock in shots from beyond the arc, and our 7 make that now 8 of 21 on threes. They have forced Liberal to shoot from outside, and they have answered the bell. Free throw up and good. So Hay has 8, 1 off of her season high. She had made 1 of 4 attempts all year. She goes 2 of 2 from the line. The Indians back down by 15. Isabel Robin to Callie Leiker. Backdoor cut to Hutchison. Layup is high off the backboard and good. Maddie Hutchison's first field goal. Now can the Indians get a stop? 48-35. 6:10 to go in the game. Here's Hay behind the timeline. Gets up towards midcourt to Micaiah Mullins. Mullins driving. Throws right side Alarcon, who fakes a 3. Gives it out to Gilmore. Into the lane. Shot from 6 feet. Good. Audrey Gilmore with 5. It's 50-35. Liberal has given up no more than 38 points to any opponent this year. Hayes High is at 35 right now, but it's going to be little consolation if Hayes can't make a comeback here. And now a foul.
Foul will be on Liberals number 15, Whitney Hay.
Whitney Hay picks up her seconds. Reese Hay in for Whitney. And a 1-and-1 for Maddie Hutchison, who's 1 for 2 tonight. 70% entering the season. And the free throw, no good. The rebound comes down to Micaiah Mullins. She averages 6.5 boards a game, but just 3 tonight. Again, Hayes High with scoring opportunities, but haven't taken advantage. Here's Alarcon towards the lane. Out to Reese Hay. Left side for Warden. Picked up by J.C. Dale. Dribbles right around her to the left block and misses. Rebound comes down to Isabel Robin. The Indians with a chance. Down by 15, but have to make it up the points quick. Here's Schneider to the basket, missed it. Rebound comes down to Callie Leiker, her 4th board of the night. Leiker now steps away, throws a ill-advised pass that is tipped and stolen. The Indians' 15th turnover and a travel on Liberal for their 16th turnover. Indians down 15, 50-35. They just missed a free throw to try to get closer. Robin to inbound. Looking onto the sideline for Savannah Schneider. Schneider back in the corner to Isabel Robin. Driving, shooting with a hand in her face, and she's fouled. And Micaiah Mullins now picks up her 4th foul. 4:58 to go in the game. 2 free throws for Isabel Robin, who's 2 for 2 tonight. And the 10th fouls. So Liberal and Hayes will each be shooting 2 free throws the remainder of the way. So Harina and Mullins each with 4 fouls. Free throw by Robin is good. Isabel was 1 for 4 this year before tonight. She's 3 for 3 tonight. Mullins comes out and Reagan Watt comes in. 50-36. Indians now see both Harina and Mullins on the bench. Can they make some headway here in the final 5 minutes of the game? Down by 14, and the free throw is no good. Alarcon with the rebound. So the Indians make just 2 of 3 free throws. Alarcon pushing it, dribbles it off her foot, but collects it back in. And now a pass kicked by J.C. Dale. Boy, the Indians got a great opportunity. Alarcon, who just simply plays out of control, was screaming up the court, dribbled it off her foot, but it bounced right back up to her. Indians will send Savannah Schneider, Brooke Denning, and Tessia Nunnery in to join J.C. Dale and Callie Leiker. Leiker is guarding Audrey Gilmore. Down by 14 after the Indians just missed 2 of 3 free throws. Whitney Hay to Alarcon. Guarded, gives it up to Whitney Hay. Hay looking into the lane, trying to throw it to Watt. Instead to Warden. Now Alarcon backside layup, missed it. And J.C. Dale comes down with her 5th rebound of the night. The Indians can draw a little closer. Here's Leiker down the lane. Layup is good. They'll wave it off though, and there will be 2 free throws for Leiker. She was fouled prior to that by Alarcon. So wave off the basket, and the Indians will have to earn it from the line. Leiker 1 for 3 tonight. Will get 2 shots, and the free throw misses everything to the left. Boy, Hayes High with opportunities here from the free throw line have made now 1 of 4. And now 1 of 5. And the rebound comes down to Watt. That is what Hayes High will look back on tonight. They had opportunities and did not take advantage. Still half the 4th quarter to go, but down by 14. Here's a drive and a jump pass to Alarcon. Baseline jumper, no good. Backside rebound, put back is up and in by Reagan Watt. 52-36. 4 minutes to go, 16-point ball game. Nunnery driving out to Brooke Denning. A guarded 3, no good off the heel of the rim. Rebound is a travel or a jump ball. Bodies hit the floor, and it goes to Liberal on a jump ball. 3:49 to go in the game, and now with 4 fouls, Katie Harina will come back in. Coach Carter Kruger for Liberal feels he went as long as he could with his All-Stater and Conference Player of the Year on the bench. She'll inbound against the Indians' full court pressure. Indians have had plenty of opportunities to get closer in this game. Here's Whitney Hay, dribbles into a double team, then lobs it up head to Warden, who nearly lost it out of bounds, picks it up against Dale, driving, and a foul. And 2 free throws for Aubrey Warden, who's 88% this year, 2 of 2 tonight. Liberal, as a team, has missed 1 of 13 attempts tonight. On the flip side, Hayes High is 10 of 18. Warden's free throw perfect. 6 for Warden, all in the second half. She averages 6 a game. And now Hayes down by 17. That's their largest deficit of the game. Free throw up, free throw good. Now down by 18. This may be too much to overcome in the final 3.5 minutes. Hayes High with the basketball. Leiker up to Tessia Nunnery. Guarded by Mullins, who has 4 fouls. Goes inside to Schneider. Tries the reverse layup. They got it blocked. Got her shot back. She's fouled. Who's the foul on? It's on Harina, who just fouled out of the game. That's 5 on Harina. The scores table has not made the indication yet, and now they do. So Harina fouls out with 11 at the 3:25 mark. And Hayes High back to the free throw line, but they have got to take advantage. Savannah Schneider 4 of 4 tonight. Isabel Robin is 3 of 4. Everybody else with multiple misses. Schneider with 6 all late in the third quarter and here in the fourth, and the free throw good. She's 5 of 5 tonight. That's where 5 of her 7 points have come. 54-37. Free throw by the senior, perfect again. Schneider with 8. It's been a tough earned 8. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Now over the last 3 games, she is 12 of 14 after starting the year on just an awful pace. Liberal basketball. Hayes High with the full court pressure with Liberal's best ball handler out of the game. Mullins across half court, picks it up, gives the ball to Gilmore. Left-handed dribble against Schneider, who's played the entire game, saddled with foul trouble. Indians down 54-38. Down 16 with 3 minutes to go. Now the Indians in a run and jump double-team defense. Give it up to Whitney Hay. Hay guarded by Hutchison. Drives down to the block. She's fouled. And Nunnery picks up her 4th.
Foul on the Lady Indians, number 10, Josiah Nunnery. That'll be her 4th at the line.
14 of 20 from the free throw line tonight for Hayes High. Liberal is 14 of 15 with Whitney Hay to the line. She's 2 of 2 tonight, was 1 of 4 this year. She's 3 of 3 tonight. 55-38. Hay with 9 points matches her season average. She's been in double figures 6 times in her career as a 4-year starter, but can't hit that free throw, but an offensive rebound for Aubrey Warden. Indians down by 17, 2:45 to go. Now a kicked ball by soccer star Savannah Schneider. Several of these players for both teams star on their respective soccer teams. 2:45 to go. Alarcon, one of those with the basketball. She's a Western Athletic Conference first-team member. Schneider, Leiker, Denning, all soccer players. And now a 5-second violation forced on a double team by Liberal. And now Hutchison and Alarcon get into it with a couple of elbows. Liberal's 17th turnover. That free throw miss just a moment ago was only the second in 17 attempts by Liberal. Here's Isabel Robin looking for a cutter, giving it up to Tessia Nunnery, driving out to Isabel Robin. Isabel passes up the 3, drives, gets fouled, and now Micaiah Mullins has fouled out of the game with 2:22 to go. Well, against Liberal, and the Indians have a player down. That's Isabel Robin who got fouled. And boy, Isabel got up and then takes another knee, and Isabel is hurt. Oh, she hit her head. She's grabbing her head and now says she's okay. Well, if there's anything we've learned about Isabel in the last couple of years, she is as tough as they come. But she's going to probably have to come out of the game. She laid on the floor after the foul. She hit her head on the ground, grabs the back of her head, and J.C. Dale will come in, and she'll have to shoot the free throws.
Dale will be shooting the 2.
Well, you'd like to see that maybe Liberal has a medical staff member here that can help out the Indians. When Hayes High plays, as Dale misses the free throw, when the Indians play, they have a medical personnel on staff to help out in these situations. Free throw up, free throw no good, and the Indians miss again. Indians have made just 3 of their last 7 free throws, trailing late in this game. 2:15 to go, 55-38. Now a steal by Savannah Schneider, and she's tripped. So now Savannah Schneider will shoot 2 free throws. Liberal's 18th turnover, but Hayes High just is not taking advantage at the free throw line. Schneider's 6 of 6 from the line.
At the line, shoot 2 for Hayes, number 21.
2:11 to go in the game. If the Indians have some sort of miraculous fourth quarter comeback, it's got to start with making free throws. Schneider's free throw good. She's 7 of 7 tonight from the line, has 9 points. 55-39. Free throw from Schneider is up, and the senior swishes another. She's 8 of 8 from the line, has 10 points. Her 5th double-figure game of the year, 30th of her career. 55-40, 15-point game, 2:11 to go, and Liberals leading 2 scorers and best players are now on the bench with 5 fouls. Gilmore behind the timeline to Hay, lobs it up to Alarcon. Alarcon baseball pass over the top to Reese Hay, and now back to Gilmore, and Liberals just going to look to run clock. Hayes High's got to force the issue with 1:53 remaining. Hayes has got to play just full man everywhere on the floor. Skip pass over top to Whitney Hay, the 4-year starter, who really has to be the anchor for this Liberal team now. Now a foul on Maddie Hutchison. We'll send Audrey Gilmore to the line, and right now that's the person to put at the line. She's 4 of 7 this year, but as we've seen tonight, really stats don't mean anything tonight. When Isabel Robbins still sitting at the end of the bench, she hit her head hard, and there's just apparently no medical staff here to help out. Free throw is good. Gilmore with 6. She averages 2 a game. 4 of 7 on the year. She makes her first free throw, 56-40. Second free throw for the 5'8 junior, good. Liberal has made their free throws. Hayes High has not. And Liberal has made more three-pointers in this 57-40 game. Here's Leiker driving. Lots of contact. No foul call. Rebound Aubrey Warden. 90 seconds to go. Liberal's going to look to improve to 7-0 on the year as Warden gets it in near the paint. Doesn't shoot, instead pulls it back out. And then Liberal throws it away for their 19th turnover. Hayes High is just 16 of 24 from the free throw line. Liberal is 17 of 19. Indians have had chances. They just haven't taken advantage, and now Leiker almost lost the basketball. Saved by Schneider on the sideline. Driving, shooting, and missing the flat-footed shot. Audrey Gilmore comes down with the rebound. Hayes is going to drop back down to 3-3, and now Liberal, the defending Western Athletic Conference champs, will start the conference slate at 1-0. Moved to 7-0 on the season, ranked number 5 in 6A. Hayes put up 40. That's a season high by opponents for Liberal. The Indians' low water mark had been 39. They're going to crest that by just 1 if this score stands right now. And here's Warden almost turning it over. 30 seconds on the clock. Hay driving, giving it up to Gilmore, lays it up. Gilmore at the season high 9, 59-40. Indians will drop to 3-3, 0-1 in the Western Athletic Conference. Here's Dale inside, taken away, all the way to the other end. The layup is good by Aubrey Warden, who has 9. 7 seconds to go. Indians down by 21 now, 61-40. J.C. Dale to the lane, rolls it in, and that's the game. Dale finishes with 8. The Indians lose 61-42. Hayes High just could not get free throws to go in. Liberal hit 3-pointers and free throws throughout the night. Indians couldn't take of the opportunities that were put in front of them and will drop to 3-3 on the year. 0-1 in the Western Athletic Conference. Liberal is now 7-0 and 1-0 in the WAC. They do so with their best 2 players fouling out in the final 3 minutes of the ball game. And now the post-game attention turns to Isabel Robin to make sure she's okay after hitting her head hard on the floor. Final score, 61-42, Liberal with the win. That's Hayes High Indian Lady Basketball on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and the Venue.